Do you know someone that has a problem with alcohol? Do they drink to excess, and are you worried about it? Do you know the difference between alcohol abuse and alcoholism? Watch this video, and not only will you know the difference, but you're going to know what to do about it. Most of the time when we're worried about somebody misusing alcohol, we're worried about whether or not they're an alcoholic. Now, alcoholism, it can end careers, cripple families, and change somebody's life forever. But this may sound funny because what I'm more worried about are those people who abuse alcohol more than the people that are alcoholics. So yes, alcoholism is the most severe form. The symptoms of being an alcoholic, they're really obvious. Abusing alcohol, though, they're less obvious. It's harder to detect the symptoms of somebody who is abusing alcohol. You know, the problems fester and fester undetected until, you guessed it, there's a crisis. As a psychologist, it's the person who abuses alcohol that scares me the most. Because when they're abusing alcohol, there's a slow burn of destruction in their relationships and in the quality of their life. For the people who are abusing alcohol, they will tell me,
I'm not an alcoholic because I go days without drinking. I get up every morning, I go to work, my job isn't in jeopardy. I'm in good health, so there's nothing to worry about.
When someone says that to me, I tell them, you're abusing alcohol if someone close to you has told you that they're worried about your drinking. You use it as a way to cope with your day. You are secretive about your alcohol consumption. You are failing in your responsibilities at work, at school, or at home. You are dangerous about your drinking. And you continue to drink despite having an ongoing relationship problem that's caused or worsened by drinking. So alcoholism is different. It's the chronic, compulsive, uncontrolled consumption of alcohol. It's similar to alcohol abuse, but it's way more severe, and it has one additional symptom, and that's physical dependency. If you rely on alcohol to function and you feel physically compelled to drink, then more than likely you are an alcoholic. There are two major warning signs of alcoholism: tolerance and withdrawal. Tolerance means that over time you need more and more alcohol to feel the same effects. With withdrawal, drinking to relieve or avoid those withdrawal symptoms, that's a huge red flag. When you drink heavily, your body gets used to the alcohol and experiences withdrawal symptoms if it's taken away. Everyone who eventually becomes an alcoholic at some point abused alcohol. But not everybody who abuses alcohol will for sure go on to become an alcoholic. Now, without intervention, chances are pretty good that alcohol abuse will turn into alcoholism. So what do you do about it? You talk about the white elephant in the room. You don't dance around the subject and just keep secrets. You tell them you're worried about him, and you tell them you want to help them get some help. Here are some things to consider when you're trying to help somebody who has an alcohol problem. As much as you may want to, and as hard as it is for you to watch, you can't make somebody stop drinking. The choice is really up to them. The person that you care about is going to need treatment. They're going to need support and new coping skills to overcome a serious drinking problem. Recovery is hard. It requires a lot of time and patience, and it's going to require your support. Somebody who has a problem with alcohol isn't going to just magically be a different person once they're sober. The problems that led to their abuse, they have to be faced too. If you smell alcohol or you see the remnants of alcohol use around, it's very likely that they have a problem. Don't fall for all those ways they try to deceive you. If they don't want you to know something, it's very likely you're not going to find out unless you go look. People who have problems with alcohol very likely also have trouble with anxiety, depression, the stress of everyday events, or they may even have feelings of insecurity. The alcohol abuse may be a way they're trying to feel numb instead of face the issues. Triggers stimulate a relapse. It's important to know all those things that may be triggers. Identify what the triggers are and help that person find substitutes. When someone believes they can handle their triggers on their own, you know what? They're more likely to relapse. Unfortunately, many people have trouble with relapse after they get treatment. This doesn't mean the treatment failed. Try to help the person you care about see relapse as a chance to do better and to keep working on those skills to avoid drinking. If you're the person that has a problem with alcohol, get some help. Call your physician, talk to your clergy, go see a psychologist, tell a friend. You don't have to go through the process of getting sober all alone. Share this video with someone that you know would benefit from the information. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can have access to all my latest videos on various clinical topics. Connect with me on Facebook and on Twitter, and go to my website where you can sign up for my blog and my e-newsletter. I'm Dr. Susan Fletcher.